It's Dwayne, the old Indiana farm boy. Hey, we got word today from Bob's Radio Repair down in Bloomington. They've got my radiator ready. Maybe we can get this old 55 going this afternoon. We'll see. It's early morning. They got the corn out behind us, and maybe this evening I can have a tractor back. Okay, made a trip down to Bloomington to Bob's Radio Repair, and we got the radiator back. So I'll now put it inside the front grill here, and we'll put it on front of the tractor and get her hooked up. Hopefully we can get everything tested out here and everything will be okay, and we'll be able to have a tractor here in just a little while. And if we don't, man, we always wish we had it. Get a punch there and line things up. I was kind of surprised I got her done fairly fast when I went down there. Guy said he was the only one there working. That was last Wednesday. And here it is. Oh, that was last Friday, I believe it was. Took her down there. And they got her done. Called me last night. Said they had her, and so I was able to go down this morning early on, and we got it. There we go. In place. In place. All right, if I don't hear, think, or breathe, I may have that. got that started. And that is going. One more time. There we go. Okay. Now this side, tack it down. Okay. Got the radiator installed inside the grill now. It's held in by those 4 bolts, 2 on each side. And then the front grill is held on by 2 bolts going here on the front and on the top of the strap here. Holds that in place. Yeah, tighten down these hoses. A little easier to do it now before I put the radiator on this one. I opted to buy new clamps because I don't know how old the old ones are. So we got us some new clamps. Clamp it down good. These take 9/30 seconds. Tighten them down. So we're going to have a new cooling system on this 55. Everything else seems to be real good on it. Did some bush hogging with it. Used it down to Eleanor. Took it down there for the tractor show. This bolt here seems to be stripped out too. I'll get a nut and put it on the back of that one. Okay, let's see if we can get the grill on now. Shut off. Okay. This grill has two places here on the front, and we'll line that up. Maybe. That hose went on. Bottom hose started. I'll get that top one to go. Yep, going. All right. Okay. I get the front rail line up. And there it is. That line in. Okay, that's going. Tap a little something there. Well, I must have put my brass hammer up. It's all right. We'll see if we can get it in there. Okay. Big washer. Find what size that takes. 11/16. That's 5/8, and then it was 11/16 inside. And it started. Yep, 5/8. Okay. Be glad to get this tractor back in operation. These are just a handy size tractor. 55s and the 550s. 550 having just a little bit more horsepower. I think these 55s are around 37, 38, and the 550s around 43 horsepower. Okay, got that in there. Next thing I'll do is tighten up the hoses, the top and bottom radiator hose, and then I will put the fluid to it, and we'll see if we got any leaks. Fire it up, see if we got any oil leaks around the valve cover, and see if we got any leaks here in the cooling system. If we don't, we'll button her up. This time I won't forget to put the screen on front. A little bit of a tight squeeze on this side because that radiator hose. started. Okay, that part's done. Radiator hose is in place. Okay, we got a new radiator fixed up, new water pump, new thermostat, new hoses, new clamps. Get this top one done. A little bit of a trick to get in there, but we'll get it sooner or later. Looks like it's going to be later. Then I can get the old water pump we took off this tractor. I can get it rebuilt, and we'll have one, because we do have 3 Super 55s and 1 550 that will all work on. Got a new fan belt. This little job body in pretty good shape. The screws in that. Hold the grill on. Got that lined up. Tighten those down. Screwdriver and put them there. Yeah, we can kind of see what I'm up to. Orphans has got new sheet metal screw you can buy, stainless steel. Makes it pretty handy. I get to do an old goalie over there. I might get a set of that. Use that on a minute. down these screws on the front grille here. These old tractors are kind of fun to work on. These were back when farmers had to be not only a farmer, till the land, had to know about what it took to make the land produce, but they also had to be, if they raised any kind of livestock, they had to be a veterinarian. And they had to be a mechanic. A lot of good ideas came about because of farmers had ideas how they needed what they needed in a tractor. And a lot of them rigged up several. I know down southern Indiana there, old Harry Lee, he did all kinds of things with farm hauls. Put a couple F-20s together side by side. He put 330s together side by side. He had them frontward, sideways. He had that 2400 down there, 4-wheel drive system somebody had rigged up. He bought it. Had it at the show down there one year. Pretty interesting what some of these old farmers came up with. And I've seen farmers around here even putting 2 M's and 2 John Deeres together. Don't seem like it wants to participate properly. Take it out and see if it's... Yep. Must be stripped or something. Well, that one's that way too. So far it stops. Suppose I better get a thread chaser and run the threads. Yeah, I'll thread these that way. I'll get a thread chaser and run the threads on these screws. I'll see if I can find some new ones. Got the threads running on these. They work pretty good now. These 55s and 550s are just a dandy size tractor. Okay. Hoses, make sure everything's in place. Yep. Straighten that up just a little bit. Okay, I think we're ready to put the juice to it. works so far. So far, so good. And some press stone, but you never want to pick up a stranger, you know. If you remember that old motto or not, never pick up a stranger, pick up press stone, antifreeze. The Super 55 and 550 take 3.5 gallons of antifreeze. This is 50-50 solution I'm putting in here. I hear it going down. Still gurgling. Must have been about 1.5 gallons in that bucket. Yeah, there. Okay. Now, where did I put the radiator cap? That is the question. Well, I'll locate that. We'll see if we can get her fired up. But until, we'll look around until we find it. There's the old water pump. This is what's nice when you get older and you forget where you put things. turning on the gas. Before I do anything, I better set the tools off before they vibrate off and go everywhere. That's happened to me before. Well, it's kind of a nice thing. You have to bend over and find all these pieces that you should have put up in the first place. Okay. Need those in a minute, hopefully. Okay, gas is on. Cross your fingers. What do you know about that? Well, she did fire. Gas is going. Yep, got a leak right there. The sending unit is leaking. I thought that seemed a little loose, but I checked the other 55 and it was the same way. This is leaking. Pretty good stream there. And that is in all the way. Well, that's kind of upsetting. Got to figure out why that sending unit's leaking. Show you here what I'm talking about. Right out of that sending unit. That's the new one I just put in. As you can see, it's too loose. We'll see what we can do about that. Okay, I've got it out. I put a lighter underneath it there, and it did show that the temperature gauge was working. I'll heat it up here in a second. But for some reason, it just threads in there and doesn't go. See there, the temperature gauge is working. That's coming back down. So the gauge itself works, the sending unit works, but this does not go in far enough. Even when you have this nut up tight with the other one, it still does not seal. This should seal in there, and it's not, still loose. We'll have to figure out what we can do there. Might be able to take that out, thin it a little bit, and so it goes in just a little bit. It just lacks just about, not even quite a 1/16 of an inch going in all the way and tightening this down so that would seat against the inside there. So we'll take it apart and see what we can do. Well, I'm going to cut it off here until we get that figured out. I did get it to fire up and it ran pretty good. Turn it back on here. It died because I forgot to put gas in it. Duh, you have to have that motion lotion to make it go. Turn the gas on. Got the battery hooked back up. Did see some other problems we're gonna have to address. Of course, I want to get lights on it too. I've got the brackets, I got to clean those up. Got a light switch. Out of gear. Give it some gas. Tachometer works, the heat gauge will work, but for some reason the oil pressure gauge is not working. And the amp meter, it does flicker a little bit. Got to figure out what's going on there too. Plus we've got to hook up the lights underneath here. Hook those to the light switch, and then we need to get wiring back. Put the fender lights on the front of fenders and one on the back, possibly two on the back there. Well, that's where we're at today. Oil, valve cover gasket seems to be sealed good. I don't have any other leaks other than the water temperature sending unit. That's all it seems to be leaking. I'll have to figure out what we can do there, and we'll go from there. Well, that's what we have for you today. Radiator is in place, looking good. Bob did me a good job down there. Well, Jim. Bob's already gone on. But, yep. A little more wiring. We go ahead and get the screen on here in the front end and the grill now. Get that put on. Might do that tomorrow. We'll see how we get along. Okay, well, that's how it is now on the old 1957 Super 55 Oliver. Hey, please like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye now.